Well, welcome back for another weekly conversation here with Pastor Johnson and myself, Mike. It's a joy to, once again be sharing some updates from the congregation, and we'll just jump right into it. Want to, always be mindful of keeping these things short
Well,
and
Mike,
to
I
the
do have
point.
to, I have to interrupt for you. It looks
Yeah,
like both of us have gotten haircuts since
yeah, yes.
our last meeting.
That's very true. That's very true. Safety, is just a great experience at the haircuttery around safety for getting my haircut. But good stuff, and that's, I guess, keeping the meeting short is not the only thing that I got shortened this week as well.
That's
So,
right. That's right. So in the idea that we both have shorter haircuts now, we'll keep it short tonight. So let's
all
go ahead and get going.
right. I think you're gonna give us an update around the call committee that met this past week. Is that right?
Call committee is doing great. I mean, it's a great group of 12 people, and we're meeting typically about every 2 weeks. And so this week we kind of went through all the different sets of questions that we'll be asking candidates on the first round, and then hopefully the second round. We're going to be probably doing a Zoom interview format, at least for the first round of candidates. We're hoping to get back in the building and have live interviews for the second round. So it's very exciting. Everything seems to be going well with that. And we actually are planning on doing a mock interview in a couple of weeks, and we're going to use you. We're going to interview you.
Yep.
So I'm sure have lots of good feedback for us after we're done to get a sense as to how we're working together. But it's been a really fun, joyful opportunity to be with these folks in the call committee.
Great.
So I just also wanted to mention that this weekend we're going to be doing a children's Zoom at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
The program is a little bit of a surprise still, so but we are going to be meeting, and so we'll be putting that invitation to everybody on our Sunday school email list, and we'll also put it in our group Facebook, secured Facebook account, so that if you would like to come and be a part of our children's Zoom program, we would love to have you. And we've got some other Bible studies coming up, Michael.
Yeah, we have a couple. So lots of virtual meetings still during the month of June. Hopefully, whether it's July or August, we can start to do these in person. But this week we'll have Thursday morning Bible study with you. It's now Wednesday night, so that'll be tomorrow morning. So folks who are interested in joining you and the others for Thursday morning Bible study, be on the lookout for that. Ask and reach out to us. We'll be able to send you a link for that. Additionally, this Saturday, we're going to have men's Bible study. Remind me that time, Pastor Johnson, is that 8:30?
8:30
That is
about 9:30, quarter to 10-ish.
That'll be great. So looking forward to doing that. We're wrapping up Luke this upcoming Saturday, and also going to be making some decisions about whether we'll continue throughout the summer. So we'll keep you all posted on that. And then we also have another gathering this weekend. We're going to be doing another virtual coffee hour. We had some good participation last time from St. Luke's members. So that will be at 10:30 Central, 10:30 to 11:30 on Sunday morning. So we'll also include a link both here in this MailChimp where you're receiving this link, but then also in the e-news. Once again, for security purposes, we ask that you hold on to these links, don't share them with others, just for the security purposes of our Zoom calls. But we're really, really excited to be once again meeting with you all in a variety of spaces over the upcoming weeks. And speaking of maybe, looking towards doing things in person, Pastor Johnson, would you like to share a little bit about what we talked about at the council meeting last night around COVID-19 updates and possibly looking at some times in the future to how to worship again safely in person?
Right, yes. So we had a good council meeting last night where we were talking about this idea about in-person worship. And what we really would like to do right now is we're forming a COVID task force, which will be made up of the worship team, a couple of members of the worship and music committee, but then we're opening it up to anyone else in our congregation who has an interest in participating in this. and we will be, looking through all the different guidelines that the government has put out as well as the church has put out, so that we can create the safest way to re-enter into in-person worship. So we're hoping to do that in the near future, actually. We're not going to debate yet, but we would like to have the committee do that soon. So if there was an email that went out today, if you are interested in being in this COVID task force, we would encourage you to either email or text me or anyone else on the staff, and we will get your name, and we will be calling a meeting very shortly, a Zoom meeting, where we can begin to go through all of the different things that we have to consider when we enter into in-person worship. But we're very excited about the potential of being able to do that sooner than later. So that's fantastic as well.
That's exciting. That's really exciting. And I'm glad that we were able to have those conversations and take a next step. And hopefully sometime early July, we don't have, the exact date yet, but hopefully sometime early July, we'll be able to worship in person in some way, shape, or form very safely. And we'll continue to offer and have the pre-recorded services online as a piece of this as well. And so, trying a little different formats to try and reach as many people as possible with our different worship services.
Yep, absolutely. So, Mike, last week we struggled a little bit with the food drive.
Oh, yes, we did. We have the dates now.
We were very excited about the food drive. We didn't know when the food drive was going to happen.
Yes.
So we have the dates and times tonight that we would like to share with you. So it's going to be next Monday, June 15th, and next Thursday, June 18th, from 1 o'clock till 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
On both days? On both days?
Both days are going to be 1 to 3. We're going to have volunteers. So all you have to do is drive up to the church, pop your trunk, your tailgate. We'll have volunteers that will take the food out of your car. They will be masked, gloved, practicing social distancing. They will be loading it into trailers and SUVs. And then at about 3 o'clock, we'll close off that part, and then we'll bring them over and deliver the food to the Main Township Food Pantry.
Wonderful.
So that's taking place on both Monday and Thursday. If you'd like to volunteer to help us with this, you can either contact me directly or contact Ken Choi. He would love to hear from you as well to create a team. Lots of hands, make light work for everybody. So that's great. And if you want to write a check, you can do so and send that into the church. Just mark in the memo that this is for the Main Township Food Pantry. And then we will cut a check to the Main Township Food Pantry.
Wonderful.
That we collect. So.
Wonderful.
Mike, anything else you want to share for this week?
I don't think so, not at all, but really just looking forward to connect with people in a variety of virtual spaces over the next few weeks. And who knows, a month from now, a month and a half from now, hopefully we'll be able to gather in person. So
that
excited.
Will be fantastic.
Yep.
That will be fantastic.
Excellent.
Well, Mike, have a great rest of your week, and we will see you in worship.
Wonderful. Yeah, looking forward to it. So take care, everyone. Have a fantastic week. We'll be back next week.
All right. Good night.
Bye.